welcome to Ironhaven for what should in theory be a well, either a significant year, population will reach 1,000, maybe the last one, still haven't decided, see how I feel. So yeah, year 74, we've got the next, oh yeah, I'm going to keep doing it for a while in some form anyway, because I've got the Steam achievements I want to tick off. So yeah, another batch of 5 expeditions with another 5 donkeys, no doubt. We'll be back in the summer. What else? I'll, set all the people in the fields and orchards, doing all my usual growing-y things. Vegetables aren't keeping up, strangely. So, a bit weird. Need some more fields, weirdly. The couple of wolves, I think it was, that made it into this pasture last year, I killed in the pasture, one before it killed something, one after it killed something. Didn't make a difference to the Steam achievements, so I reckon there are a couple I'm probably not ever going to get because maybe they're bugged out, I don't know. This weird little road, might as well let them get on with it. Weird little, strange little road building exercises suddenly sprung to people's minds again, as you can see from the, well, farm of ants really, that are making their way up here. All I did was set the road up here so I could get the villagers into this corner quicker for the purposes of building the pavement and the walls. And yeah, just kind of, yeah, and there, good lord. So yeah, just kind of, tripped out, and they had a bit of a moment, and I don't know. Just have to try and accept that this is the point at which the game will start behaving a bit weirder. Clearly. Yeah. So they're extending this section of pavement as well. I might have mentioned that last time. There's a couple more little bits and pieces of tidying up I can do. I got rid of the last of the watchtowers that were over here too. Got to do something about all these wells and pyres over here. They're just in the way now. Oh, there's another one. I think that's all of them. Yeah, I might end up extending the field like I did with that one, getting rid of the pavements around here and extending the fields. In fact, that's not a bad idea really, given that I'm struggling to keep up with vegetables. It'll give me a fair bit more, and it'll be the field nearest the houses, so yeah, that should be, that'll be doable. Right, so I think we're ready to just let this year roll. And if I can remember to keep half an eye on the population, I shall splice back in when it tops 4 figures. See you in a bit. Oh, my bad, missed it. And all that stuff. 1006, we're over 1,000. I was sorry, I was too busy doing other stuff. I forgot to pay attention, make a change. So yep, there's one sort of milestone. It's not an achievement, not a Steam achievement, but a personal milestone I sort of developed over time. 1,000 residents. There is the lingering choice of whether to go for 2,000. That's the much longer term question, obviously. Quick update on the other achievements. This sacrificial, where's it gone there? Sacrificial cow pasture thing ain't working. I'm still stuck on 9 wild animals killed despite having killed many. So not sure that's working. The ports, I don't think anything's come in since I last paid attention. I can't remember when they're due in now. Okay, so they're imminent. I have to pay attention. So there's another 5 expeditions due to finish. We're on 25 out of 50 at the moment, so that should take us up to 30 out of 50. What's the other thing? Pastures, that was it. God blimey. When I logged onto the game, there was... I made a note of it. because I knew I wouldn't remember, 30,692 square metres out of 50,000, so well over halfway. So I don't know, it might be that I can just cram pastures into this bit until I need it for other things. See how many square metres I can get done, and then if I have no choice I'll expand the land out this side and probably there, and start coming out this way. So yeah, I have options anyway. Yeah, this little bit, as I mentioned before, I'm expanding the fields out, so I'm going to pull the fields closest to the buildings out as far as I can, which might fill the whole space up. Doesn't look like it. Doesn't look like it should. So that'll be from there. Oh yeah, bugger, it's one short. Give me a fair few extra square meters, whatever it is, of fieldage. So that'll be good. Nothing to do with an achievement, just purely growing crops. For if I do take a run up at the 2,000 population, if I do, I'm going to need resources. But that will become more of more of a building. Was it 50 odd or something or other hostels? I should get a calculator out at some point and work out exactly what I'm looking at here. Maybe lay the blueprints. Get my words out. So yeah, if I'm thinking if I do the pastures, I mean these are all empty. They're just there to do the achievement. What a waste of wood, but yeah, it's not like they're doing much else. Yeah. And also if I go for the 2,000 population and decide to go down the tier 1 food route, so that would be, I think from memory, vegetables, fruit, fish, I think maybe meat, but I think those three give them the vitamins that are required to stop getting scurvy. And if I just produce all the unprocessed food when they start running, because sorry, I should say, my thinking is that at some point the bakeries are going to run out of steam. They're just not going to be able to keep up with the population, and the land available for bakeries might also run out of steam. I'll have to lay the blueprints for enough hostels to give me the 2,000 population if I'm going to go for it, and then see what space is left. And it might be I surprise myself and we have enough room to put enough bakeries in, but I mean, that's this. Stop it. This whole block here on the left and this whole sort of splurge on the right, they're the bakeries. 186 and 93 bakeries in that area that you can see. That keeps 1,000 population going on meat pies and fruit pies. Again, the 2 pies you need to satisfy the 5 vitamin groups. There we go. 5 vitamin groups. Check my maths. But if there's not going to be enough room to continue, I'm buggered if I'm going to start expanding and build out here. So I'll have to tack on shed loads of fish farms, and go mad on the growing. I've laid the blueprint for a load more fields. Might be that I haven't done anything with them. I'm not going to. I paused all of them before we started, you buggers. They still managed to find a way to collect some and get them there. Yeah, so my thinking is, if I do go down that route, I remember, I deleted this bugged field, and look, it's a bugged field. Jesus Christ alive. What is it with this this orchard, sorry. Not field, orchard. I deleted it, relayed it, and it's still bugged. You little shit. Yes, we've fallen out, as you can tell. So yeah, if I go for 2,000, I'm not going to need to use all of the fields I'm using for things like wheat, because we're not going to need grain to create flour to use in the bakeries to make the 2 pies. That's if we go down the route of 2,000. I'm really explaining this well, aren't I? That's if we go down the route of 2,000 population. the bakeries won't keep up, therefore we will switch to like tier 1 or whatever food. To keep the meat going, I'm either going to end up with a surplus of eggs or milk, because I want to grow cows or chickens or something to keep me with a steady supply of meat. Therefore, huge amounts of the pastures aren't going to be needed, in theory. So I've got all these windmills all along here and all down here, all of them, and all of them will suddenly not be needed because they won't be needed to make the flour, because the bakeries won't be able to keep up with demand for pies because we'll be going down tier 1 food route. Therefore that space is all going to be available for something. Houses, bakeries, because if you need bakeries you need the windmills to give you the flour. So yeah, as I said at the beginning of this mad ranty rambly thing, 2,000 population is an open-ended question at the moment, so we'll see where we go with that one. But for the time being, I shall continue going for the pastures, I shall continue going for the expeditions. I'll see if I can provoke this. I haven't even got any mods to do with domesticated livestock. So I can't think of anything that would be stopping it from going. I was right display. Stopping it from going down the route of allowing me to kill 50 wild animals. I don't get it. You know, might just be missing something really stupid, but it might be a bug, and the problem is you don't know until you exhaust all the options you can think of, do you? So, yeah, in terms of the achievements, that's where we stand, and I shall just continue down this route. See you in a little while. Looks like it's about to chuck it down with rain, so before you can't see anything, and it's getting heavier even though I've got it on pause. That's interesting. I've resited all these fields. I haven't built them, given them something to do over the winter, but I've resited these fields. Finished this section of wall off. There's just that one little bit left to do there. Got half of that missing section being done at the moment. Push this out a bit further on this side, and I've just started building stairs because I've found out that people are taking material from that warehouse there, walking all the way around there to come back up here. So I'll give them a shortcut. Even if I end up demolishing it, it's just a temporary thing later on, you know. This bugged field is still bugged and I'm just bored with it now. But it is what it is. As I keep saying, which is the kind of go-to excuse for bugs, I think. In terms of the achievements, I just had a look before I started, you know, this playing bit. How did we end up? I might have found the answer for this defender thing that I'm not getting right. Might be wrong, but I'm going to test the theory. My theory as it stands is that the last one I killed, went into first person, killed the beastie, and I stayed in first person until the little package of meat and skins deposited on the floor. I don't normally bother, I normally escape out of it and just get on with something else quite quickly as soon as I've killed it. But I waited for that extra second, and miraculously we now have 10 of the 50 wild animals have been killed rather than just 9, so that improved. The expeditions are up to 29 because one of the ships was lost this year, so that didn't complete its expedition. Pastures up to 34 or 36, I think, 1,000 square metres out of 50, so that's got quite a way to go. And obviously population's up to 1,014 out of 2,000, if we go for that one. So, yeah, it's, you know, usual stuff really. Things are just moving along, and the villagers will now brace themselves as we get ready for winter. I've been doing a load of stone roads as well. Oh, and there goes the cursor, so I'll drop off at this point. Back later in the year. Well, here we have from Ironhaven synchronised dancing. I mean, dudes, take the hint. Yep, one of them's woken up. 3 remaining. And everything freezes. Oh, here we go again. It's kind of like moonwalking, but not. Dear. Deep into late winter, I would think, so won't be long before the end of the year. Let's see if I can find the cursor. With all this snow, it's quite distracting. I've spent time in. So we're on the fish farm, the original part of the settlement. So I spent time prepping the edge so I could develop the land, terraform the land out, and behold, new land. We're not finishing, halfway through constructing the 3rd of these cow pastures that are going to be empty. They're just to do the achievement. Might keep some of them or something, probably not though. I've had to, it's been a right faff. I had to pick out the labourers in each of these houses close by, walk them to the area of the build, open the build slot up for them, assign them, as in just click on +1 there. And even still there are 2 builders, I think, who don't live in this area. I have no idea how they got assigned because they live up there. I deliberately waited till everyone was gone so there wasn't anyone to interfere. So yeah, it's been a bit like pulling teeth, but the end result will be good. So yeah, next year might get time to turn 2 expeditions around, so depending on how many ships are lost. Yeah, it's nice. Could get 10 expeditions done. So yeah, we'll see. Haven't had any more beasties in the sacrificial pasture. One cow did starve to death, which I've no idea how they managed that, because there was hay and water. So, no idea. Can't see any beasties. I wonder if I positioned it too close to the radius of the hunter and this, maybe? And there's loads of room, but anyway. God, I can't think what the other ones are. No, completely escapes me. I think that's the 3 and the... Oh yeah, the 4th, of course, is the 2,000 population. We dream. Well, you never know. You never know. So yeah, I will wrap this one up. Yeah, this is going to be the final night, isn't it? So when the sun comes up, it'll be year 75. So we'll call it a day on year 74 here. 1,028 villagers. Hasn't climbed enormously because there have been some annoying and odd deaths, hypothermia and starvation, despite me not doing anything with them. Them just kind of sitting in their houses, I thought, but maybe they sat somewhere outside that was completely inappropriate. Anyway, just one of those things, I guess. So I'll see you in a few days at any rate for the next year. Alright, cheers, ta-da.